Ever wondered how a tiny ant can carry objects many times its own weight? Or how a simple pulley can help lift heavy objects? The answer to these fascinating questions lies in the concept of simple machines. A simple machine, contrary to what the name might suggest, is not a complex piece of equipment. Rather, it's a basic device that changes the direction or magnitude of a force. In essence, it makes our work easier. Remember, a machine doesn't reduce the amount of work we do, it only simplifies the process. There are 6 types of simple machines: the lever, the wheel and axle, the pulley, the inclined plane, the wedge, and the screw. Each of these machines has its unique way of making tasks simpler. The lever, for instance, is a rigid bar that pivots about one point, known as the fulcrum. The effort, which is the force you apply, moves about the fulcrum to move the load, or the object you're trying to shift. Examples of levers include seesaws, crowbars, and even a pair of tweezers. Then there's the wheel and axle. It's a larger wheel, the wheel, connected to a smaller cylinder, the axle. And when one turns, so does the other. Think of a doorknob or a car's steering wheel. Next up, we have the pulley. This simple machine consists of a wheel on an axle with a rope or cable running over it. The pulley helps us lift heavy loads with less effort. The inclined plane is a flat surface tilted at an angle, with one end higher than the other. Think of a ramp or a sloping road. It allows us to move heavy objects upwards with less force. The wedge is a piece of material, thick at one edge and tapering to a thin edge at the other. It can be used to split, cut, or tighten things. A knife or an axe is a classic example of a wedge. Finally, we have the screw. It's like an inclined plane wrapped around a pole. Screws hold things together and lift materials. To summarize, simple machines make our work easier by changing the direction or magnitude of a force. They include the lever, the wheel and axle, the pulley, the inclined plane, the wedge, and the screw. Each of these machines has a unique function, but all share the same principle. They simplify the process of work. Remember, the world around us is full of simple machines. From the can opener in your kitchen to the seesaw in the park, these devices play a vital role in our everyday lives. So the next time you use a screwdriver or walk up a ramp, take a moment to appreciate the simple machine at work. It's these basic devices that help us perform tasks more efficiently, making our lives a whole lot easier.